Imagine a farmer that wants to grow a certain type of crop. First, he's going to plant the seed. And that's all he's going to do. He's not going to water it. He's not going to tend to the weeds. He's not going to keep the pests away that could eat it. All he's going to do is just plant the seed and hope for the best. This is exactly how most law firms treat their integration process. All they do is step number one. The candidate starts, and that's about it. So congratulations on doing all the work and getting this new partner to join your firm. I know, you kissed a lot of frogs. You tried to court new prospective hires. Sometimes you did a little bit of friendly stalking to keep people engaged. You asked people to leave their clients and come and talk to this new candidate to join your firm, and finally he or she joined your firm. And guess what? This is where the work begins. It's time to roll up our sleeves and look at how we can mitigate the risk and maximize the return so that we can get a bountiful harvest. I'm going to share with you 4 ideas that can help you get better odds with a new lateral partner when they join your firm. Tip number 1, begin with the end in mind. It's great advice from Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Habit number 2, vision. When the new partner starts, whoever is in a leadership role within your firm, whether it's the quarterback, managing partner, practice group leader, have that person state what the specific goals and outcomes are. We've got to be clear about this. This is what our goal is when you join our firm. It needs to be something beyond the lateral partner questionnaire. We're going to use the business plan and the LPQ to identify action steps, but we need to state what the goal is to get this partner on board successfully. Number 2, from the very first meeting, the goal of client development should be discussed. Let's just admit that law firms are businesses. They'll only survive if they ask enough people to buy their legal services. That's the way business is. As this partner comes on board, the discussion should be about 2 things: client development and client service. If this new partner cannot talk intelligently about this aim, then it's likely that it's just not going to work out. Now, some firms that do hire people out of government, they need to take extra care to this because the core competencies of signing a client are different than practicing. Tip number 3, have you ever flown on an airplane? And you've done this. You look at the flight deck, make sure that there's a pilot up there. Sometimes you see a silver-haired pilot, been with the airline for 35 years, logged over 20,000 hours. And before every single flight, what does he do? He has a checklist, a good old-fashioned checklist. Why is this? Because people are people and they make mistakes. Don't risk something so important as a new partner hiring on your firm to just wing it. Have the quarterback, the person that's shepherding this new partner, to work off of a checklist. I'm talking about things beyond getting the partner set up on the intranet and on the health insurance, for all things related to growing the business and building a successful interdependent practice. This must be nailed down on a checklist that ensures that no critical steps have been missed. Tip number 4, take a team approach to integration. Perhaps there's 3 different key players on your team as it relates to integration. First, there is the sponsor. This could be the practice group leader that lobbied internally for the hire to take place, or the managing partner of the office. Second is the quarterback. This is the person that's going to be doing the bulk of the work, rolling up the sleeves, working off the checklist. This is going to be an easy decision for a competent recruiting manager within your firm to take this role on as a quarterback. Or it could be a non-practicing attorney whose role is a business development operations officer for each practice. Somebody that's going to have the time and the pushback to be able to snap fingers and get people to execute, to make sure the work gets done. The third key player is someone in a leadership role. This could be the chairman, the vice chairman, retired chairman, managing partner of the firm. Someone that's going to ring the bell and talk about how important lateral hiring is. Someone that can give pushback to the masses when they're slow to respond, that can get people to execute and step up and help out to integrate this person on the team. You need to have all 3 of those. Now, why do you need to have a team? Well, because people get busy. People are people. They've got competing time demands. They've got competing objectives. They've got clients calling them. So you need to have all these 3 people working together as a team. Now, if you follow these suggestions, I promise that you will see the trends in your lateral hiring start to improve in its effectiveness, and everybody will reap a bountiful harvest together.